In this video, we're going to be showing the solutions for numbers 16 through 20. And on number 16, we are asked about the x-intercept. And in order to find the x-intercept, we can let y equal 0 and solve for x. But we have some work to do with this problem before we get there. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is write the equation of the line. And we'll start out by finding the slope. And we're going to use the slope formula that's on the reference sheet. And it's 150 minus 75 over 45 minus 20. So it's the x values subtracted on the top, or the y values subtracted on the top, divided by the x values subtracted. So we're going to get 75 on top and 15 on the bottom, and so our slope is 75 divided by 15, which is 5. So knowing that the slope is 5, we can write the equation of the line using either one of the original coordinates. I'll use this one just because it's smaller. And I'll substitute into y equals mx plus b. And I'm going to plug in 75 for my y. My m is 5. X is 20. Oh, that's not plus 5. That's plus b. And so I get 75 equals 100 plus b, and subtract 100 from both sides. I'm going to get negative 25 for b. So the equation of the line is then going to be y equals 5x minus 25. Now we want to know what x equals, so we're going to let y equal 0. Add 25 to both sides and divide both sides by 5, and I get x equals 5. Number 17 is similar, except it's a lot less work because they've already given you the equation of the line. So in this case, I'm going to find the y-intercept, so then I will let x equal 0, so it's going to be 70 times 0 plus 50 y equals 360 or 630, and this term cancels, and so it's 50y equals 630, and 630 divided by 5 is y equal to 126, and that's it. Okay, number 18 is asking about the equation of the line that goes through the point PQ. And this, I think, is really a situation in which that straight edge tool on your... This is a situation where the straight edge tool will be valuable for you because you can really kind of use that straight edge tool to extend this line, which is difficult to do. But it'll give you an idea of what the y-intercept is going to be. We know about the slope a little bit, so I would start looking at the choices. I know that the slope is negative, so it cannot be answer choice B or D because those have positive slope. And the other thing that I want to think about probably is, yeah, it looks like the y-intercept could be about 14.4, but both of those choices that are remaining have that y-intercept. I guess the next thing you want to look at is the rise over run. Is it 5 over 2 or is it 2 over 5 negative? So let's take a look from P to Q. I have to go down 2 and to the right 5, so that would correspond to choice C. Number 19 is another x-intercept problem, and but it also has to do with some perpendicularity. So we have to first figure out what the slope of our line is. Then we'll use the opposite reciprocal for perpendicular. So it's going to be the slope of my line is equal to negative 4 minus 1 over 4 minus negative 6.
Chicken, if you used your opus, you would have a problem.
So the numerator is negative 5 and the denominator is 4. It becomes 4 plus 6, so that's 10. So my slope of this given line is negative 1/2 when I reduce the fraction. So the slope of the perpendicular line, and I use that little symbol for perpendicular, is going to become positive 2 over 1. I flip and negate the fraction, which is equal to 2. But I want to know about it at point B. So I'm going to use point B and my slope that I have here, the perpendicular slope, to write the equation of the line that goes through 4, negative 4. So I'll be y equals mx plus b, and y is negative 4, m is 2, x is positive 4, and b is what I'm looking for. So it's negative 4 equals 8 plus b. Subtract 8 from both sides and I get negative 12 equal to b. So the equation of my line is y equals 2x minus 12. So let's see, I'm looking for the x-intercept, so that means that I'm going to let y equal 0 and add 12 to both sides. Divide both sides by 2 and I get x equal to 6. All right, number 20. They're asking us to interpret this slope. They've given a scatter plot, and what does it mean, the slope? Remember, slope is rise over run, so let's write that down. And the rise is going to be the distance in miles over the run, which is the time. So looking at my answer choices, the slope represents the average speed in miles per hour of his training runs. That would be what it is, miles per hour.